Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
In this video, we are removing and replacing a vapor canister purge solenoid valve in a 2009 Chevy Suburban. If you need this part or any other parts for your car, click the link in the description and head over to 1aauto.com. So our vehicle has a P0455, which is an emissions evap leak, which is a large leak. One of the things that this could be is the evap vent valve. So we're gonna change it out. This could be the problem, it could be something else, but we're gonna start there and see if it fixes our problem. We're gonna take the spare tire down. We're gonna have to gain access right here. You can take your key. There may be another cover that goes over here on your vehicle. There'll be two twists that you untwist underneath there, and then this will pop down. So to get this cover off, you're gonna take your key, pop that off. Sometimes there's a connecting tab right here, so this will just hang. And then you're gonna take your key, should just, there we go. Key twists, and it pulls out. Open the lift gate. We want to get the tools to access the spare tire, so we're gonna have to pull this panel up. To get the toolkit out, we're gonna unscrew this retainer. It's loose. Slide that off. You can pull the toolkit out. Right. Open the toolkit up. For this video, this piece is not required. Slide this up. Next, we're going to put these two pieces together. Slide it in, push down on this little tab. Make sure they're good and tight. Next, we're going to slide this bigger open square end into the hole. And then you're gonna feel some tension, wiggle it a little bit. So you're able to put this on the other end. You can lower the tire. Pull this up, loosen this a little more as I'm pulling it. Now to get this off, we're gonna have to lift up the tire. And then you're gonna move this, and you'll fish it through the center of the tire. That's how you get it off. With the spare tire down, you can see different parts of the vent valve system. This is the actual valve solenoid right here, but there's a tube that goes over here and goes to the evap canister. And also the exhaust hose goes over here and goes up next to the filler neck right there. And the bolt for it is right up here. So we're gonna have to get it from the top side. Our bolt's really rusty, so we're gonna spray it with some penetrant. We're gonna use a 13mm ratchet wrench from the top. If you don't have a ratchet wrench, you can use a ratchet and a socket, or just a regular wrench will work. Out. Before we pull this down, we're going to disconnect the electrical connector. Just pull up on the tab, pull out. Some of these may look different. This is an updated harness that I'll show you in a little bit. but the older one has this electrical connector connected right to the vent valve. On our evap canister, we're going to disconnect this hose. So there's a lock on the bottom side, on the almost bottom side, like the back side, more towards the front of the vehicle. We're going to use a flat blade screwdriver to push in on the lock and then slide out the pipe. Here's the lock right here. You just push in on that and it pushes out on the fingers. And then you slide right out. We're going to use these side cutters to cut these cable ties. Now we're going to take this down. Be careful, make sure you wear safety glasses so you don't get sand in your eyes. Feed it through here. Now we're going to pull this bracket out. You're going to have to push it up and slide it out that way. We will fish this back this way, and it's out. Here's our old evap vent valve. Here's our new evap vent valve from 1aauto.com. As you can see, the parts are almost identical. The exhaust hose is the same. The intake hose has the same bends in it. This is the updated harness that you're gonna need if you have the old style vent valve. The harness from the vehicle would plug into a connector looking like that, and then you would plug this into the new vent valve like that, and then lock it in. Get your part at 1aauto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to slip this intake hose. It's going to go over here, over near the evap canister. Slide the valve up. And on the bracket, we're going to push that little ear in, tip it up, and then it's in place. Next, we're going to connect this hose to the canister. And push it on until it clicks. All right, next we're going to run our exhaust hose. We're going to go over the fuel filler neck over there. We're going to run it up here. It comes with a couple ties. You're going to go around the filler neck. Okay, so with this piece, we want this facing down because we don't want water to go up and come back down the tube. So we are gonna cable tie this up here. Oops. To get it out of the way. So that should keep it out of the way of water. We're gonna insert the electrical connector. And then there's a clip. Slide the clip on the frame. And last, we're going to install the bolt. tighten it down with our 13mm ratchet wrench. To reinstall your spare tire, you're gonna put this bracket through while you lift up on the tire. Get that lined up. And we're gonna start cranking over here. As the tire goes up, you may have to stabilize it a little bit. Make sure it's good and tight. We can pull our tools out. Alright, so we're going to take this retainer, put that on first, and slide this into place. And tighten it down. And that's snug. And pop this cover on. Goes this way. And we're going to reinstall the lock. There's a guide right here. You're going to line that up with the slot in the hole. And push that in. And then turn to the left and pull the key out. And we're going to insert the cover. Sometimes the covers have a tie right here, so this one's broken. So the long part goes on the bottom, the shorter part goes on top. Put the top in first, and then lock it in. Okay. Our check engine light is right there. After replacing the vent valve and driving this vehicle for a week, we have confirmed that that was the problem with the vehicle, and we fixed it, and it's all set.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.